giving it some serious battlefield capability. Standard Beaverette. Here is an example of desperation. The Beaverette was an emergency armoured vehicle built on a standard civilian car chassis in 1940. It was intended purely for home defence during the invasion scare. Daimler Scout Car Dingo. The Dingo was an utterly essential, compact, wheeled reconnaissance vehicle. It was incredibly agile, and its four-wheel steering made it almost impossible to stop in tight spots. Humber Scout Car, essentially an enlarged version of the famous Dingo. The Humber Scout Car offered more internal space and better crew comfort, though it wasn't quite as agile as the smaller Daimler model. Morris Light Reconnaissance Car, LRC, another important early light reconnaissance vehicle. It was characterized by its angled armor and open top, seeing wide use early in the North African and Italian campaigns. Guy Armoured Car. The Guy was one of the first British armoured cars produced in large numbers at the start of the war. It quickly became the basis for the more standardized and successful Humber armoured car series. Lanchester 6 Inchspawn 4 Armoured Car. This armoured car was actually a design relic from the 1920s. Despite its age, it saw service early in the war, particularly in the Far East, performing convoy protection and patrol duties. Let's move on to carriers. Universal Carrier. The Bren Gun Carrier. This was the quintessential British tracked vehicle. Thousands were produced. They were used for everything, transporting troops, towing guns, and carrying supplies. Truly universal. Wasp. Flamethrower variant of Universal Carrier. This variant took the standard Universal Carrier and fitted it with a fearsome Ronson flamethrower. It was highly effective for clearing bunkers and heavily fortified positions. Lloyd Carrier. The Lloyd Carrier was often used for towing anti-tank guns, such as the 6-pounder. It had a different engine layout than the Universal Carrier, making it a powerful and reliable tow vehicle. Windsor Carrier. The Windsor Carrier was essentially a lengthened version of the Universal Carrier, developed in Canada. The extra length greatly improved its load-carrying capacity and cross-country performance. Now let's look at specialist and engineering vehicles. Churchill Avery, the AVRE, stands for Armoured Vehicle Royal Engineers. This combat engineered tank mounted a massive 290mm spigot mortar, known affectionately as the dustbin launcher, essential for demolition. Churchill Crocodile. The Crocodile was perhaps the most terrifying flamethrower tank of the war. It towed a large armoured trailer carrying the fuel. Its psychological effect on the enemy was utterly devastating.